Hi and welcome. My name's Tolan and I'm the co-founder of Productivity Me. In this video, we're going to look at how to move one cell at a time in the upwards direction. We'll achieve this primarily by using our up arrow on our keyboard, as well as examining how to use our cursor to achieve the same result. So with that, let's get started. We're going to open up this Excel workbook in which we have a single worksheet, and in this single worksheet we have a couple of different tables. Again, these tables are not super important. We're just going to have them as essentially dummy data or just data that we can use in order to figure out how to move, in this case, in the upwards direction. So again, this is going to be quite similar to the last two videos, but rather than move to our right or to our left, we're going to figure out how to move up. So if you are on a cell, meaning that that cell is selected, but that you are not within the contents of a cell, you can press the up arrow and you will move one cell at a time. If you were on a cell and then you had that cell's contents active, pressing the up arrow will not have any result until you either press the escape key to cancel changes. So if I were to make some changes here and I were to hit cancel, those changes would not be applied. I can then press the up arrow and move up. Or if we were in this cell and we made some changes like this, and we were to hit Control Enter, that would enter those changes and then keep the active cell there on cell I4. And then we could press the up arrow. I'm going to hit Control Z to undo that. Once we are back on the cell, if we were here and we wanted to move in the upwards direction, again say I012, we can press the Shift key and the Enter key, and that would automatically enter the data as well as move us to the cell above that. So again, if we were here and we wanted to make some changes, we could click in here, and then we press Shift Enter. Clearly, I want to press Shift Enter rather than Shift Tab. Okay, so Shift Enter, we enter that information and it would input that new set of data into our cell and then move upwards. So again, I would maybe make some changes and then press Shift Enter and it would move up to that next cell. Now, just as we mentioned in the last few videos, if you wanted to be in the cell and then move to the above cell, once you've made your changes, you can just click on that individual cell that you want to go to, and you would move there immediately. So again, in this video, we looked at how to input information and the difference between being in an active cell and then on an active cell. If you're on an active cell, then you can press the up arrow and you'd move up one cell at a time. If you're in a cell, you would either have to press escape and then move up with your up arrow, or you could press Alt Enter and then up arrow, or alternatively, you could press, let's just say that we made some changes, we could press Shift Enter, and that would automatically not only input the data, but input the data and move it up. We then talked about just using our cursor and clicking on the cell above our current cell in order to move to that cell above. So with that, in our next video, I bet you can guess what we're going to cover. We're going to look at how to move one cell down or a single cell below us. We're going to achieve this by using the down arrow on our keyboard, as well as looking at the way in which we can use our mouse's cursor in order to achieve the same result. So if you want, please join us for that video, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Cheers.